Today I want to share a quick kitchen tip with you. For many years, when I would make bacon, I would just fry it on the top of the stove in a skillet. And then I started putting it in the oven. So I want to show you some things here that I do to make my bacon. First thing I'm going to do is pull out a piece of parchment paper. And before I put it on the pan, you know, if I put it on the pan just like that, I mean, they usually just roll up. The first thing I do is just ball it up like that, a little bit. And then it'll no longer just roll up. Okay, so then I've got two pans here. I'm going to do both of them the same way. And get them on that pan. Get my paper all wadded up here. Okay, so now it'll lay flat on the pan like that, and I don't have to fight with it to get it to lay there till I get my bacon on it. Now, before I start pulling bacon off of this, I'm going to take that bacon and just roll it. I've already cut the end of it open, and I'm just going to roll it like that, because that helps to separate those pieces of bacon so that it makes it easier for me to pull them out and lay them on the pan. And now see, they just come right off when I do it that way. Let me pull that down there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just laying these out close together on the parchment paper. See how that bacon just comes apart. It loosens them so that you don't have it. Sometimes I've had bacon just come apart on me when I was trying to do that, but doing it this way, it will just come apart. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'll cook this in the oven, or I guess fry it in the oven on about 360, about 360 in my oven. You would have to check your oven, to see if all oven temperatures are different. I don't know if a lot of people might not realize that, but they are. Some will heat a little bit hotter than others, even though they say they're a certain temperature. So be sure to always keep check on it the first time you do it, because it might be a little bit different for you. And so I'm going to see, I'm just about got all of my bacon laid out on two little pans. I'm going to put them all in the oven at the same time. And see, I don't have to stand over a skillet cooking now. I can move on to making some biscuits, or scrambling some eggs, or making some gravy, or whatever I need to do in the kitchen while this cooks. And it just makes it so much quicker and easier to do this like that. So anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven, and I might just post a picture at the end of the video to show you what I did, or how it looks. Okay, so the bacon is finished. I'm going to show you now what it looks like. You can see here. Let me raise some up so you can see. It's just nice and crispy, and it's all done at the same time. And the good thing about this is having the parchment paper on the pan. If you've ever fixed bacon this way, you know that it just about destroys a pan. So like this, even though your pan will get dirty, it'll get a little grease on it, but doing it this way, you don't have to scrub your pan. All you do is just drain that grease off, and I will drain that grease off because I like to cook with bacon grease. But you can see how pretty that bacon is. And then all I have to do is just drain this off. I've got me a jar here. I'm going to drain this off in, put a date on the top of it, and then I'll know how long I can keep it. And it'll keep, 6 months to a year at least, and sometimes longer than that, depending on the temperature of my kitchen. But let's see if I can show you here. You can see there, I mean, the pan is greasy, but there's nothing caked on or coated on that pan. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. We'll be back again, and I don't know if I'll do anything else today or not, but before too long, I'm going to take out some eggs from the freezer and cook them for you. And I've been planning for a little while to make up some biscuits to put in the freezer. And so I may do that pretty soon too. But until the next time, God bless you.